Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh, there's a fight in the chat. Good morning, Pretty and Applejacks. How are you guys this morning? Royal Crown Cola? Oh, jeez. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I am flat. I got on the charts at a decent time, but I was kind of confused as to what Renko size I wanted to use. So I started on a 32 tick chart and I feel like it just was not right. So around 8:50, I switched to a 36 tick chart and I had a setup like, I don't know if y'all can see this, but the charts are like lagging all over again. It's very annoying. But anyway, this trade right here is what I missed. And it's because my charts are lagging like that. Thank you, NinjaTrader. But yeah, so that's about it. I'm sitting out because there is some low impact news at 9 o'clock. I'll restart at 9:02. I didn't even get to look at what I wanted to look at yesterday. Really, I just wanted a day off. Once I had my nap, I was like, you know what? I don't want to look at anything actually. So I didn't. And here we are. ATR on a 1 minute chart is 47. Same thing as what I was saying before, where we start off around the 30s, and by about 9 o'clock is when we kind of reach its peak, and it should start to kind of level out and start to go down. But we'll see what happens. We are pushing new lows, which I'm not all the way comfortable trading, so there's that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. You approve this day off? I needed it, honestly. My brain just hurts. It does. I'm over it. But we'll see. I don't know. I just feel like not really what's the point, but the market is just so erratic. As long as I can catch me a couple of trades, even if it's just one a day. Really, I would like to catch more than one a day, but just trying to figure out the Renko size alone just to balance out the volatility, it's already annoying. Like, I just want everything to go back to normal. It was already starting to go back to normal. ATR was like 16 to 20. The VIX was normal. And now we have this shit again. And it's just very annoying. And the thing is, I mean, the only adjustments I have to make is the Rico size, but the higher the Renko size, the more the zigzag messes up in the middle of swings, the more I can't do anything as far as trading goes. So it's just annoying. That simple. The more I have to pull out my calculator and calculate what the actual volume of the swing is, it's just too much. Too much. We're still kind of increasing on the ATR a little bit. And all right. It's just too much. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Are you okay? You've been so calm and quiet lately. I would ask you the same thing, Applejacks. If I see you quiet and calm, it's a problem. Ma'am, what is going on in your head? Are you all right? Subscribe to Wall Street looks like us. didn't notice me. Wall Street looks like us now. That I just subscribed to somebody because Trent just told me to. No, I just did. Just did. Outro and video call. It closed yesterday. How did the trade go? He said it makes him look. I'm not quiet and calm in here because it's fun, but I mind my business and quietly do my work. Oh, okay. Well then he ain't got nothing to worry about because I would be worried. Great insight on what happened yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I've always liked the way that he explains things. I don't know if I could watch a 3-hour stream. Maybe I'll have to throw it on. Oh, so he goes live every Tuesday? Cool. I'll watch him while I'm journaling and stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Nope. Don't like that at all. Didn't like where the point of control was in that one. Oh, fuck. Volume's drying up here. I pushed too far down. I was hoping that we would react off the support level there, but we didn't. Looks like we just tapped the major resistance level to push down. Continue to push down. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? You're happy and sad at the same time? It was up 50%. Was yesterday what was the day the market went from 16,000 something to 19,000? Was that yesterday afternoon? God damn it. Well, I was looking for a buy there. I can't anymore. It was like a 20-minute video? Oh, it must not have. Let me see. Just I don't see it. I see a video that's 16 minutes long that says what happens when you persevere. That was 3 days ago. And then there's a stream from Tuesday that's like 3 hours. Unless I'm on the wrong. Yeah, it says Wall Street looks like us now. Not your NQ. That was a buy. Okay, I couldn't remember if that was yesterday or the day before. All my days run together because I take naps like an old person. But I think I don't remember who it was. I saw that said something about it. Maybe it was Nutty. Yeah, because I think he passed some accounts off of it or something. Up over 10K for the week on gold. Negative 46,000 a year brokerage. Ooh, whew. Bond market had pressure on Trump. Is that why he did this 90-day pause thingy? FDJT till it's backwards. What? Fuck. Oh, oh, oh! I got it. What is it? Wait a minute. We're inside of the change zone. I gotta wait till we pull out of here. Oh, I didn't know what his middle initial was. I'm like, who is that? What are you talking about? I got it. I got it. I got it. Market, market, market. What shall we do? Girl. All right, I need to the ATR is still growing. It's at 51 now. Let me go look at yesterday. Okay, yeah, so it was yesterday. We went from so the low of yesterday was like 16.7. But around 12 o'clock, we went from 17.4 to the high of day being 19.3. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. We're actually kind of choppy today, which is kind of weird. This is what a 1 minute chart looks like. I mean, it's still clear trend, but it's very choppy. I'll see. You must ain't say that. Ah, got you. Okay. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Was he live trenches or was it a regular video? Holy fuck. 1, 2, 4, 9. Okay, that's fine there. Don't push the lows. We just push the lows. And there's another 1 bar pullback. This shit is annoying. Should I go to a 60 tick chart? I feel like that's gonna make it worse. I know I could trade the same way, but I don't know what size chart to go to. I haven't had a setup since the one when I switched to this chart. I also haven't been looking at counter trend, but still. I just don't know. Yeah, it's definitely chopping and annoying. It's on his regular YT. I'm gonna put it in Discord. Okay. I'll look for it. I'll watch it before I take my nap. Some good incentives for new citizens. Their tax rates are too high, just like the US. You want lower taxes too? Costa Rica is the move. Oh shoot. Is my chart frozen? No, it's not. It's about to piss me off. I just want one decent trade. Well, I would like more than that, but I just feel like it's impossible at this point. And I think that was the trade. It was. I had it on and took it off because I couldn't see the damn point of control. Oh my god. This is so annoying. And at first the volume wasn't enough in the bar. It pushed right when it closed. This is so annoying. And I would have gotten filled for sure. You bitch. You fucking bitch. That is the trade. That's the easiest trade right there. The easiest one. But I couldn't see the delta and I didn't want to get stuck in the wrong trade. But this is the trade right here. So that's like 2 trades for sure. That's the trade where I don't even have to think about the rules. It's just there. Damn it. I do have a potty mouth and I'm not changing it. No, it's just annoying. I just waited all this damn time for that shit. I couldn't even catch it. Like 1.3. Oh, it doesn't matter. Zigzag changed. But yeah, I legit, when I had the order on and then I realized like, oh, there's not enough volume in the bar, so I need to wait. And then the volume surge came at the end along with a positive delta. It just all came at the end. How wonderful for me. I think I'm gonna tomorrow I'll start with the 36 tick chart. Because I guess maybe eventually I'll get a trade. So basically there was a trade that happened around like 8:50 something. I think it happened right before the 9 o'clock. Yeah, it happened before the 9 o'clock news. So that's 2 trades so far. I don't know. The zigzag just fucks up so much. It's kind of hard to tell. But I need to use the volume weighted one and not the regular one. Because I gotta see when like, oh, I'm going for a buy, but the zigzag's red. We can't take it. Like I need to see that. Great. 574. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, it changed anyway. Great. One day I'm gonna get my life together. Yes, Janelle, again. I just don't know. Damn it, I drank all my water. And I forgot my xylitol mints this morning. Yes, again and again. I had like a little tiny second to be able to get into it by clicking in, but I couldn't see shit. Oh, y'all, I don't know if any of y'all use EOS lotion. I normally use the vanilla because I didn't like the scent of the other ones that I smelled, and vanilla is just so subtle. And I can't really use a lot of stuff with fragrance. It makes me itchy and it gives me headaches. But they ran out of vanilla a couple weeks ago. So I had bought the pink champagne kind, and oh my goodness, that's probably my new favorite scent. It smells so good while still being subtle. I think it's my new fave. I think so. Like, what the fuck? Still inside of the zone. Like, what is this? I can't even be mad because I had two setups. It's my fault. But god dang it. Like, I just want to trade, people. I just want to trade. That's all. Maybe. $60 is 15 plus another. Wait, we have to double it first. So really triple. 80. It's like 45. That's a lot. That's too much, actually. Sorry, I'm over here calculating in my head what's the max wrinkle size I could possibly use. But it has to make sense. It's not enough volume or delta there. Fuck you, market. Ugh. Anyway. Talking about trading, we're talking about escaping this country. Well, I need to be able to trade so I can escape with y'all. The pumps piss you off. I'm watching some A plus setups myself. So I'm not in the mood. Aw. Well, you're not in the mood, so it's good for you to sit out. What you don't want to do is take crazy trades because you're not in the mood to trade it. You be using body butters, 100% shea butter, 100% coconut oils only. Really? I hate those. I absolutely hate shea butter. And I'm not a fan of coconut oil either. Coconut oil makes me break out, which is very weird because I can consume it like internally, but I can't put it on my skin. Damn it. That would have wicked me out just to go where I wanted it to go. Was that Delta right? It was. Very interesting. But anyway, yeah. I don't, those I cannot do. Like anything that's naturally thick breaks me out or makes me itch really bad. The perfumes and the lotions irritate my skin. I could see that. I have really sensitive skin too, so I trust me, I get you. Gold Push, Gold Pink Body Butter. Pink smells great, but daily on my skin. Yeah, I can't. Bath and Body Works is an absolute hell no. Ever try 16, 3 or 4, or 18 or 3 or 4? No. I mainly, okay, wait. I can't say no. I used to trade with different like thresholds and I stopped because to me on Rico's, the best threshold is 1 because you can actually see the true trend. When you start to do 2 and, you know, anything like that, you don't really get a sense of the true trend. However, with the way that this market is, I actually wouldn't be completely opposed to it. Maybe I'll look at it a little bit later because, excuse me. Sorry, I'm writing something. Yeah, I wouldn't be completely opposed to it. There are also are problems where the zigzag won't attach properly and will detach a lot the higher your threshold is. So I'll have to look. But if it works, it works. I don't really care. I just need to be able to trade. However that may be. Maybe I'll look at like a I still think I need the bigger bar size right now just because of the volatility being so high. But maybe I can look at a different threshold. We'll see. There's 9:30 news. It is. Low impact, so I'll stop at 9:28. Yeah, I might have to look into that pred. You funky ass. Never put oils on your face, breaks your skin out as a whole. Yeah, I don't use oils on my face at all. Um, and I don't really use oil on my skin. I do use like a body oil gel, like on top of my lotion. It's the Walmart brand, and I don't have an issue with that. I used to put, what is it? Sweet almond oil on my skin, not my face though, on my skin because I use it on my hair and I like it on my hair, but I don't really like oil on my skin though. I feel like it just makes me itch. Because it's even if it's a moisturizing oil, I still feel like there's no moisture in it. And I'm just shiny and itchy. But on my face, no. I use simple stuff. I actually use St. Ives apricot scrub daily. My face, I hate the way my skin feels if I don't exfoliate every day. And then I also use just like regular Dial antibacterial soap with it. And then I use the Good Molecules toner, serum, the vitamin C I think it's vitamin C brightening serum, and then I use a Pond's moisturizer, and that's pretty much it. I also use the Good Molecules eye gel in the mornings. At nighttime, I'm old, so I use the Olay eye cream, and that's really it. But no oils, no oils. I never go on Bath and Body Works either because all the fake fragrances just give me a headache. Shower oil? Mm-mm. Use them, but now I cannot find anything that works right now. Yeah, sweet almond oil. I love sweet almond oil and argan oil. Those are probably my favorite too. Um, yeah, Pred, I think the biggest problem with wrinkles right now is you just have to increase your size. Um, Usually what I would say is base it off of the ATR of the time-based chart that your trades usually last, like the time. So, my trades usually last less than 5 seconds. So I should be basing it off the ATR of that, but I can't because it's too fast at the moment. So really, that's why I've been kind of basing it off of a 1 minute chart for the most part. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because right now, I'll tell you the biggest issue is um the zigzag, detaching, or attaching to a whole nother bar in the swing and then it coming back and doing something else. Like that's my biggest issue right now. Uh, Come on, come on. I can't see anything. Jesus. Oh, it wasn't valid. So yeah, that's like my biggest problem right now. If I was just trading volume only, I think I would be okay. But I don't think I can go back to volume only because I still need the zigzag to cooperate. Because I really the trades that I like the most, I don't really use order flow much except like just confirming that the delta is correct. Like I can't have a negative delta going for a buy and vice versa. That's really the only time I truly use order flow, or there are certain setups where like the point of control has to be in the wick or it has to be in the body kind of thing. But it's this damn zigzag. So I will look at maybe I don't know, maybe like a 36 and 4 chart. I don't know if I like a 2. I used to use a 2. I'll look at a 2 and I'll look at a 4 tick threshold and see how I like it. Because I don't really care. As long as the zigzag is smooth and I can get into some damn trades, I don't give a damn what the wrinkle size is. I don't. The problem is trying to figure out what the best size is with this market. And that's the hard part. It's 9:30. All right. Why are we stalling so freaking long? Did we break structure right there? What's the high of this candle? 41.50. It's like 1,000 and we didn't even push. There's like 1,000 volume in that candle. Oh, you are funky. Yeah, it's just being an annoying little bastard. Anyway, no problem, Priya. I'll let you know tomorrow what I come up with. Because I didn't, that's the one thing I didn't take into account is changing the threshold, and maybe that will work. Maybe that'll work. No. If we push down in this candle and we can move the point of control down. Oh my goodness. Just, Margaret, just say you hate me. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Just say it. Just say it, damn it. 27. Come on, do something. Do something. I have 8 minutes. And as much as I don't want to trade because it's so freaking late in the session now, I want to take a damn trade. Please. I missed 2 already. 155. It does not help that goal of something yet. Extra. You know what, Janelle? I'm gonna do that today too. I'm gonna go look at gold. Because at this point, I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. I will look at gold today. I think I'll probably look at like a, I don't know, how volatile has gold been? I'll probably start with a 10 tick chart and move up to a 20. I used to trade on a 20. Do a 23 tick stop loss for a 23, I mean not a 23. A 22 stop loss for a 22 take profit. If it's not too volatile, I can go to a 10 tick chart and do that. I just don't like the risk of it, and I don't really want to trade micros. either. We'll see. Because if I do this right, I should be able to trade whatever with my strategy, honestly. I don't know about going to ES though. Maybe ES would work. Look at this. Just look at this. I think I'm kind of... Oh yeah, that's an issue. Okay, I thought it was just me. My data lag is increasing if I move my... That's not supposed to happen. And if I keep moving it, the lag continues to increase. That's not supposed to happen. So when I'm like, oh, I can't see where and I'm trying to move stuff, that's why. I have to figure out why it's doing that again. I forgot what I had to do to fix it last time. But I need to do that again. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? Go. Hit all-time high within a week. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's very irritating. And it's not supposed to do that at all. Good morning, Bull Breakers. How are you this morning? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Well, after my nap. Well, maybe I'll look for like 30 minutes before my nap because I try not to go to sleep before 11 o'clock. But I'm going to today because I'm tired. I'm gonna look at a different threshold setting for gold for Nasdaq. See if I like that. If I don't like that, I'm gonna look at ES. I'll look at gold. Don't really think I want to look at crude. Because I mean, I'm already comfortable trading all of those anyway. I used to trade them. I traded all of those before I even touched Nasdaq. Why is this doing this? Fuck this market, fuck NinjaTrader, fuck everything. Because what are you doing? Yeah, see, I'm not gonna get anything. I have to trade something where I can use a smaller tick size, preferably 20 or below. Obviously with gold on Rinkos, I go based off of a tick size that's a multiple of 10, just based on the number of ticks in a point. I just don't understand why my charts are doing this. I think last time I had to completely rebuild my chart from, let me see if it's doing it over here. Nope, it's doing it regardless of what chart I'm on. Yep, I'm doing it on a Rinko chart now. All right, well, uh-oh. Fuck, I was gonna try to get into a buy, couldn't. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. First time on my live. Oh, well, just a warning, I have a potty mouth. Sorry, not sorry. I'm only here about 45 minutes a day. And right now, I've been struggling trying to figure out what Rinko size I like with the increase in volatility because before Trump just fucked this market up, I was trading on a 16 tick chart, which was 100% perfect on NASDAQ. But now the volatility is way too high for a 16 tick chart. So for the last, I don't know, I did take a trade yesterday and a trade the day before that on a 40 tick chart. But the problem is my zigzag is volume based. So it'll like attach itself like, well, if my chart wants to stop freezing, it'll attach itself to a different bar inside of the swing, and that kind of screws things up. It's just a lot of things that are really screwy when you increase the Renko size or whatever. But yeah, that's been my biggest problem, is just struggling with what size chart do I use. I mainly use volume and order flow to trade pullbacks and divergence. However, yeah, this market is just just a tad bit insane at the moment. So I just don't know what I want to do. I don't know, and I can't figure it out, and it's very annoying, and it doesn't help that my charts are just moving at a snail's pace whenever I hover over anything. That doesn't help. But that's that. Crude, I used to trade crude. I bet your bestie making a killing in Forex. He actually has not been trading. He did something really stupid. Well, kind of a little stupid to me. He basically, so he was trading pocket options. He flipped an account, pulled all of it out to make sure he was going to actually get money with the broker. And I forgot how much money he put in there, but he was so overzealous, and he had started to build the account, and then he ended up blowing it like all in one day or whatever. So he hasn't been trading since then. But yeah, bull breakers. I used to trade everything you could possibly think of. It was only once I got on YouTube back in December of 23 that I just heavily focused on trying to develop a scalping strategy for Nasdaq. And it took me over a year of playing around with different things, trading with half trends, eventually taking them off, discovering how important volume is, and then eventually kind of transitioning into order flow. And I kind of went back and forth between trading with a combination, trading with just one, taking out things that matter, putting them back in. It just took a very long time and a lot of chart time. But all of the chart time, I know what I'm seeing. It's just a matter of making it work for what I'm trying to do. So I feel like right when I was kind of turning a corner, the volatility just does not work for my Renko size, and it fucking sucks. But I have been trading for a long time. This is just my first time this last year and some change. About 16 months is my first time trying to master scalping. Intraday swing trading was great for me, but I don't have the time, energy, or effort to be able to sit on the charts for a long time. I'm old and I get bored, and it's annoying as well. But yeah, I used to trade bonds. So I traded ZB, ZN, UB, TN, and I feel like there's another one. I've traded crude, I've traded gold, I've traded the Russell 2000, I've traded ES, Dow. I never was a fan of Dow. Don't ask me why, I just never was. I even traded some copper, some silver, natural gas. I've traded everything you could possibly think of. Somebody at my job trying to get me to trade pocket options. I'm just like, I looked at it and I'm yeah, he liked it because, when we used to trade binary options with Nadex, the biggest problem with binary options to me is when, your contract closes right at your strike price, or one tick or pip on the other side of it, then it makes you want to punch things. And, so I forgot where he heard of pocket options from, but he ended up trying that out, and he liked the fact that he could kind of choose, I guess, his expiry and in a much different way than you can on binary options. Binary options, you have to choose the contracts that's there, where it sounded like pocket options, you could kind of choose when you wanted it to expire. I don't know. But yeah, he was doing the damn thing, and then he just lost his everlasting mind. But I think it was the house's money, because I'm pretty sure when he withdrew his profits, he withdrew everything, including his initial deposit, and I feel like he only put the profits back in there. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But he definitely lost his everlasting mind. I try to get him to come back to futures all the time, but I don't. He works during the day, and he's an engineer with the post office. So he doesn't really have a lot of time to devote, but that's kind of one of the reasons why both of us were trying to like focus on mastering scalping, because I have the time to sit here, but I don't have the patience anymore. I don't have the ability to focus for that long. Like, legit, this little hour and some change is all a girl needs, okay? I feel like if I can't make my money in the most volatile hours of the market being open, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not, because I just feel like when the volume is high, the volatility is high, that is when you can make the most money if you have the right strategy, which is why for me it's like, well, let's just focus on that. Now, I could possibly come back during power hour, which I used to do back in the day, but I don't do that because that's not something that is realistic for me to do every day. And I'm one of those people where I have to have some kind of routine that I can do every single day. Even when it comes to like working out or my diet, like it has to be something I could do every day. I can't trade for an hour, 15 minutes in the morning and then come back in the afternoon every single day. So I won't come back in the afternoon. Correlates to a company or companies. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Certain things I just can't vibe with anymore. Certain ways of trading and any kind of options is just not for me personally. I'd rather just be here, see what I see on the chart, take the trade. Whatever happens, happens, and that just is it. I don't want to deal with expiries. I don't want to deal with none of that. I just don't. I don't know. But we're gonna see. You guys might see me trade gold tomorrow. I'm literally gonna open up a 20 tick chart on gold and kind of see if I like what I like, because this is the other problem. The other reason why when I came back to trading, when I got on YouTube, I chose Nasdaq is because, remember, back then I was trading with my half trends. That's kind of how I started back getting back into trading. And the problem was with a lot of the other instruments and trying to use that half trend, it just wasn't working out well because I don't know. I guess it was because of the lack of volatility back then. I don't know. But now that I don't need half trends and I don't use the half trends anymore, it should be a lot easier to trade those other instruments if I can trade them. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Janelle got her fingers crossed. I will let you guys know. So it's either tomorrow, you're either going to see me on a totally different instrument, or I'm going to be on a different threshold on NASDAQ instead of using the one tick threshold, so I can see the I just hate going to a different threshold because I feel like you don't see the true trend like you can on a one tick threshold, but we'll see. You're going to see one of the two. So no need to show you guys the accounts or anything. They're the same as yesterday since we didn't take a trade, but we'll see what happens. So sorry I couldn't take any trades, you guys. I fucked up on my execution on the 2 trades that I did have, but we'll see tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.